Welcome back to another episode of Tech Talks. Today, I was having a conversation and I just want to share. It's not your friendly reminder, but it's just kind of, we're all in this together. And the conversation I was having today is we were talking about just the whole idea of you don't know what you don't know. And it also kind of translates and, really is a part of the conversation of looking at what you're doing today in a reflection period. And, we all get caught up in kind of these tasks or these goals that have been given to us. And it's kind of how we live in our jobs and how we proceed and how we function. That sometimes it gets lost of this futuristic state. And sometimes we just get so caught up in it that we don't continue to look for not only ways to grow, but also ways to continue to progress and continue to make progress, not only in our business life, but also even, speaking from a personal level, our personal lives. And this conversation was had because sometimes you don't take that step back to look at what you're doing. And it's almost like that friendly reminder that, it's okay to take a step back and take that time to look at your environment. What are you doing today? Where are the areas of improvement? Sometimes we always just get so focused on functioning and making sure, let's just say, and we're talking in the IT world and the tech world, is sometimes we're so focused on just making sure technologies are working, we're not focused on how we could be making our infrastructure better. And what do these areas lead to? Does better technology mean more growth, more sales, higher revenue? What do these translations or these technologies create in translation? And so it's just making sure that we're able to continue to progress by taking steps back to reflect. And this is super short. This is one of my 2-minute videos, and it's just more of a reminder that it's okay to take that time to take a step back. Not always focusing on the ins and outs of making sure. And obviously that is important. Yes, I'm not saying don't focus on the importance of making sure your technology stack works. That's a part of it. But making sure that you aren't just keep creating patches and keep creating band-aids to the problem and just to make sure that it works in the meantime is really taking a step back and looking at a futuristic state. What are the business goals? What are the business outcomes? And how does that translate into our current IT infrastructure? How does that translate into the policies and procedures that we have put in place within our organization? There's a lot of conversations to be had and alignments to be had. So all I wanted to say is don't forget to take a step back and reflect and look at what you're doing and look at not only how can you be better, what you're doing great at, what areas could need improvement. So with that, have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next time here on Tech Talk.